why should I adopt IPv6? Is it urgent, meaning like now? Do I need to start doing that now? Or is there a horizon in which I should plan for it?
Yeah, I mean, the best time to have done that was 5 years ago, and the second best time is today. Every regional internet registry, which are the sort of quasi-governmental bodies that hand out IP addresses, right? They're all out, or they're V4, I should say. They have all the V6 you could ever want and conceivably will ever need for the history of the human race. If you can set up your business where you're running V6 native, you can open all sorts of, like right now, if what you want to do is you want to have your operations redundant to 4 different sites with say BGP, well, you've got to go get 4 routable BGP blocks, which in V4 space isn't something you can do it. We're going to pay a lot of money versus V6, where they will just hand it to you, for a nominal fee or for free. You don't have to worry about, like Charles said, NAT anymore. You can just put public IPs up there. It's a little bit of a different way of thinking about how your firewall works. It's not to say everything is now public. Everything can be just as firewalled as it was before, but you have one set of IPs inside and out to look at. You have all the address space you could ever need, but you do have to really look into it, because you will find that down to some application you're using, these address stacks, or TCP stacks are not always interchangeable, and it's going to be it can be, depending on how old your company is or what top you're using, an uphill slog to V6 and get V6 parity with every bit of your application stack.
Yeah, I will add to that. One of the again from my soapbox, one of the detriments to networking is NAT, because it adds complexity to troubleshooting. It adds complexity to architectures. And in my time of being a network engineer for the last 15 years, the answer to solving NAT problems is typically more NAT problems. And I have seen triple layer natting before, and I was just like, whoa. And all of that complexity just disappears when you introduce V6 only networks. A lot of the major ISPs are doing, I know Comcast has V6 out. I know that Spectrum has V6 out. All of Google, Facebook, Apple, all V6 based. The other thing is there are great short-term migration paths to V6. If we were to take a card from our load balancer question, one of the things that a lot of people do is to start to get the ball rolling, is putting VIPs in front of their services at V6 on the load balancer, and then talking V4 in the background. That's starting to become a very common template for deploying services. Okay. And I also know some customers who do V6 only backends with load balancers doing V4 to the world. So there are a lot of interesting ways to start to deploy V6 without jumping into the deep end. Okay. Right off the bat.